Boom! Hey everybody. Hope you can hear me okay. How are we doing? Are we ready for some Paper Mario? 10 a.m. Paper Mario. It's been a while. It feels good. How's everybody doing? Hi Ben. Hi Argo Savor. How you doing? Hey Ben. Hey Silent Consonant. Hey Rara. Hey Rocket Zelius. Oh, so many highs. Hi everybody. How's it going? We've been light on the streaming for two reasons, because of reviews, and I was gone out of town. Friend's wedding last weekend. But we're back. We're back with some Paper Mario. And this feels especially good because I saw the credits to Odyssey last night, and that was really good. I don't want to say anything, but if you can, you should probably play Mario Odyssey. That was a ride. It was a ride. It was very much a ride. Hey, Ron's Pies, how you doing? We need a shout out to the Retro Part 3. Yeah, the Retro Part 3, I believe, is coming out today. Today. I believe at 1 p.m. I saw the scheduling very late last night, so I want to make sure I'm doing this right. No, it's now available for patrons, $1 or more patrons. And then on Friday, tomorrow, at 10 a.m., it'll be public for everybody. Yeah, so right now, the retrospective, it just went live, in fact. The retrospective just went live for $1 and up patrons, and tomorrow you can watch it. I know Brandon and Blood and Brad, especially, of course, put in so much work into that. I know how hard retros can be. So give it a look. Give it a look if you can. Yeah, it just posted. It did indeed. Punk Girl, 20 months in a row. Thank you so much. Part 3 is live right now. Since we've been playing this for 33 hours, that can't be right. I must have like left it on or something. Do you ever do that? Do you ever do that with a game? You leave it on and then it'll mess up your whole time on things, your whole time frame. And you're like, well, I have no idea how long it took me. No idea. Facsimile just subscribed with Twitch Prime. That's a brand new sub. And I didn't give any Sophies for our resub earlier. Let's give a bunch of Sophies. Let's start off the day with some Sophies. Yeah. Godfrey update. we haven't really done Godfrey updates. We haven't really done Godfrey updates. Maybe the area of Godfrey is over. I don't know. Maybe Godfrey will make a triumphant return. We'll have to see. Alright. So we can spend our money on anything now because we got this sweet Wario outfit. We're feeling good. I only have 18 coins, which is not excellent. How are we doing on recovery items? We're okay. We've got a couple. We're okay. I don't think I'm going to spend any money. P. Johns just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you, P. Johns. Let's get some more Sophies out there. Godfrey's on his own Odyssey. Godfrey is finding himself right now. Will Thursdays be the new Paper Mario stream days? No, I don't think so. I think it'll normally be Wednesdays. It was just a weird week. A weird week in a lot of ways. Almost like nothing went to plan this week. But no, it shouldn't always be this way. Alright, how much does it cost to stay at the inn here? We're not saying here right now, but we want to know. Alright, 10 coins. Super cheap. Is this the Cascade Kingdom? Kind of reminds me of the Cascade Kingdom, huh? How many of you have seen the credits to Mario Odyssey? So what have you found? Anything exciting? We'll cheer. Okay, we have to. I don't remember what exactly we're searching for on this island, but we're searching for something. Let's venture forth. I'm sure we'll run into it. Me? I have. Me? Alright, we got a lot of people. I have over 500 moons, and I keep finding dumb little Easter eggs all over the place. I don't have 500. I think I've got, like, 335 is what I'm at. That's a guess. I don't know if that's exact, but... Yes, and I almost cried. Yeah, it's very good. Only had the first moon last night, then went to sleep. That's a good way to do it. Like, I'm just gonna pop it in, get that first moon, then go to bed. It sounded oddly sensual. Oddly sensual. We should look at our badges, too. I'm not sure I'm completely happy with everything we got going on with the badges. I did not get a lot of sleep last night, so I think I'm a little groggy. But that's alright. I heard the total amount of moons available yesterday, and my mind was blown. I would like to know how many moons there are. I want to get all of them, but I'm also curious how many there are. I see the BlizzCon's been added to the schedule tomorrow. Do you know who will be streaming? I do know who will be streaming. It'll be Huber and I tomorrow for sure. Michael Huber and myself. Brad, depending on the status of this review he's working on, may be joining us. We'll see. But right now it's just Michael Huber and myself. And then after the stream, we'll be actually heading up to Anaheim to go to BlizzCon and checking out whatever they got. But yes, why did I miss that? Getting back into the swing. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we are streaming BlizzCon tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. The opening ceremony is at 11 a.m. And Michael and Huber and I will be doing a pre-show discussion, our actual reactions during the event, and then a post-show discussion as well. Diablo 4. They came out and said that they're not gonna have anything substantial in Diablo this BlizzCon. I remember reading that. I hope, of course, that's not true, but yeah, I wouldn't. Based on that messaging, I wouldn't get my hopes up for Diablo 4, as fantastic as that would be. I'm just hoping for like a Warcraft 3 remaster would get me pretty excited, and I think is possible. $9.99 if you buy multiples in the shop. $9.99 is the max, but you have to buy that many. Earnable ones is about 880 moons. Wow. I feel like in any other game, trying to 100% it and having that many things to chase after would really discourage me. That excites me. Like, I'm ready. Give me them all. Give me all the moons. King Rambeard just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Some Sophies for you. That's a brand new sub, everybody. We've gotten 2 new subs. Less than 10 minutes into this. Give them some love in chat, please. Thank you. Why? So I'm going to be reviewing Sonic Forces chat, and I did finish that yesterday. So that review should be going up early next week. If you're looking for things to look forward to, in addition to the Dark Souls Retro. Also, there's a pickup that needs to be done for the Danganronpa V3 review, but that is almost done. That thing has been stuck in like limbo forever, but that's almost done too, which is good. Why do we fail? Oh, stealing FP. Okay, that's fine. I would actually rather it be FP. Please give us one word to describe Sonic Forces. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for the review, unfortunately. No, I'm not gonna give you any hot takes on Sonic Forces right now. What is a pickup? Oh, a pickup. Okay, yeah, that probably didn't make sense to a lot of you. So what that means is like either something was wrong with the script or Brandon flubbed a line. In this case, Brandon just added an S on a word that didn't need an S, which is, it happens, it's not a big deal. And so he just has to reread that line. Usually he ends up reading the whole paragraph for the VO, for the voiceover. And so in this case, he'll probably just read this like one small section over again. Don will take that and replace the incorrect version with the correct version in the actual review. And that stuff, like, we have to do pickups all the time. Because either we'll get something wrong, or Brandon will float the line, or just like a bunch of things will happen. And so, outside of his initial read, he'll have to do some extra reads if there are any corrections needed. Let's do Huber. Let's do a gulp. Oh, tattle! Oh my god, we're not tattling at all. We're not tattling at all. Why are we not tattling? It's like we've completely forgotten who we are. Alright, we'll tattle. I'm sorry, chat. I'm gonna use the excuse not a lot of sleep. We have to remember what it means to be a paper pal. We have to earn it. We didn't even get the stylish on that. Samtrack just subscribed 14 months in a row. Thank you, Samtrack. That's a flower fuzzy. Wow, what a totally pretty fuzzy, don't you think? Max HP is 6, attack is 3, defense is 0. This thing attacks by boinging in and sucking out FP. How uncool. We need FP. Sucked in. Once it charges up its own FP, it uses magical attacks. Better beat it before it does. Oh, I just got it. It's a flower fuzzy because it sucks your FP, flower points. Duh! Excited for the new D&D expansion coming out this month called Xanathar's Guide to Everything. That sounds really cool. I have no idea what it is. I'm pretty bad at keeping up to date with D&D updates. So what is that? Xanathar's Guide to Everything. It sounds like a sci-fi comedy. Is Brad reviewing Call of Duty? Brad is reviewing Call of Duty. In fact, he's been working on that this week. Yeah, so hopefully that will be up soon. I don't know when. I have no idea when it'll be up. I'm sorry I can't give you a better answer than that. But yeah, he is reviewing COD. We got a tattle. What do we got? We got a tattle. We got a tattle, son. That is a putrid piranha. It's a poisonous piranha plant. The color is totally sickly. Max HP is 8, attack is 3, and defense is 0. It bites and it attacks with super rank. So rank. Poison breath. Breath mint, table 4. If you get poisoned, your HP will slowly go down, so, you know, try not to. Am I working on any reviews? Yes. I'm working on all the reviews. Sonic Forces, Divinity Original Sin 2, Monster Hunter Stories. I would like to, if possible, get to Total War, Warhammer 2, and Etrian Odyssey. Yes, I'm working on a lot of reviews. It is the review time of year. The timing on that was a little bit later than I thought. We can't jump on you, correct? So let's not. You know what? I miss you, Vivian. Can we do some Vivian? Can we do some Vivian? Is that alright? No Xenoblade 2? I can't work on Xenoblade 2 until we have it. That's the thing. But yes, I will be reviewing Xenoblade 2. We've gotten word that we should be getting an early copy of that, but who knows what can happen. But no, I'm not working on it yet. As soon as I get Xenoblade 2, obviously I'm going to dig a hole and bury myself in it. If I can, if that's possible, that's what I will do. Yeah, Vivian is great. Vivian is excellent. I think Huber snuck into Amazon. It's recommending that I watch Vikings Season 1. Well, it's not that he snuck into Amazon. What happened is... he has a superpower. Michael Huber is a superhero. I don't know if you guys knew that. And what he can do is he can just will things, right? And so he was probably just lying in bed, like he often does, thinking to himself, man, I'm gonna make everybody in the world, their Amazon recommended page, have Vikings in it. Even if they have not bought any movies or anything on Amazon, or even if they haven't searched for Vikings, it's just gonna be there. So if you go to Amazon right now, his quirk, yeah, exactly, it's his quirk. If you go to Amazon right now, that is what you will see. And that is because of Huber. We said we were going to look at our badges, and we didn't. Let's do that. So good. Oh, why did we do that? Why didn't we just let him throw that at us? We got too antsy. Too many reviews, Ben. How are you going to make time for the Monster Hunter World beta next week? The beta isn't until December 9th. We will be... we'll do whatever it takes to make time for the Monster Hunter World beta. That's not stopping for no one. But yeah, I believe the beta is December 9th. Alright, what's the... Oh! I have several ideas for what the solution could be here. Alright, let's look at our badges. Huber's reality is where I want to live. You're in it, man. You're in it. Speaking of Xenoblade 2, are those Xenoblade 1 videos coming, or is that dead because of review season? That's a great question, Argos of War. They were initially going to happen right away, and then I got busy, and then I was like, well, they should happen when Xenoblade 2 comes out. And I would still really like to do them. I guess what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take a wait-and-see approach. I think reviews are going to come first, unfortunately. I think that's going to be the most important thing. It really sucks because there's so much that I want to do, but we do have to pick and choose, unfortunately. And so I want them to come. I don't know how quickly they'll come because of reviews, but honestly, even though it doesn't sound like it, November is actually slightly lighter for me than October was, at least right now. And so we'll have to see. It depends on when we get Xenoblade 2. It does. It depends on when we get it. If we get it super early, that's actually going to make it like a little bit harder. If we get it later, then there might be more of a chance. So I don't know. I realize that is not a super satisfying answer. Alright, so what do we have equipped? Increases damage by 1 with a guard action command. Is this worth it? Is this really worth the 2 BP? We really like Fire Drive. We're going to save that. We like FP+, we like Heart Finder, we like Flower Finder. You know, I like Lucky Start. I do. I was singing its praises a lot on previous Paper Mario streams, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if this Defend Plus is worth it either. Like, we don't need both. We don't need both, for sure. It's always super worth it. Gotta say, Ben, watch 0080 War in the Pocket. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know when I'll have time to, but there's a lot of Gundam that I'm looking forward to watch. That's like sitting longingly on my shelf that I just look at and want to do, but there's a lot of games. There's a lot of games at the moment. But yeah, I'll get to it someday, hopefully. I played the PS4 version of Sonic Forces. We need more BP. Fate Apocrypha on Netflix this month. Yeah. I saw that. I want to get into Fate. I do. There's a lot of things I want. I want the world. I just want the world. Give me the world, chat. You have. In all honesty, chat, you have given me the world. Alright. I feel like we gotta do something with this block. We gotta do something with this block. It's not Coops. Does not seem to be Coops. Huber, I don't think, can go that far. And so we are at an impasse. I mean, I can give Huber a shot. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought would happen. Wait, do we just... Alright, are we making this too... Yeah, we're making it too complicated. Alright. And we got a star piece. Ben, are you up to date on Food Wars? This week's episode was amazing. Yes, I am up to date on Food Wars. I'm very up to date on Food Wars. And, well, with the anime, not with the manga. And, yeah, I would say, like, one of the best episodes so far. The revelations, the, like, soap opera twists that happen in the newest Food Wars are amazing. Yeah, that show is super fun. Arena-chan. Messed that up. What's great about Food... Like, here's the thing about Food Wars. Food Wars is alright in Season 1. It's a good show. I liked it. I watched the all of Season 1. What am I doing? I'm getting distracted by anime. That's what's happening. Food Wars in Season 1 was good. Season 2 was good. I think Season 3 has been just the most explosively fun so far. Best girl in Food Wars. Tadakoro, I think, is my favorite. There we go. Okay. So if we go here, do we... Alright. Instead of doing what we were trying to do before, I think we just gotta use Huber. Oh my gosh, we went too far. Rindo is super strong. Yeah, I just being an anime-only watcher at the moment, I haven't seen too much of her. But she seems great. I wouldn't be surprised if she ended up becoming a favorite. I forget, what's the name of Arena's, I believe it's her cousin, the white-haired food scientist lady. She's really good too. Alright. There we go. 10 years later. Alice. Yes, Alice is great. Alice. Yes. Yeah, Alice is very, very good. I don't think there's any character that I particularly despise. I think Arena can be a little bit... Like, you look up tsundere in the dictionary, and there's her to, like, almost a kind of boring degree, but... Yeah, she's fine, too. It's all good. Yeah. Yukihira is... The thing about Yukihira is he's like your basic anime protagonist, right? Where he's super enthusiastic, he doesn't get defeated easily, he's funny, he doesn't take himself too seriously, he sticks up for his friends. Like, he's got all the basic components. But it still works anyway. Like, it doesn't matter. He's just... I think when you're so enthusiastic, you just become lovable. It doesn't matter how many times you see it. Like, it still works. Like, that dog's still got tricks in it. Like, he's just... You're just on board with what he's doing. These cursed ghosts. Blast it all! By Blubbery's blotches. Is that Mario over there? You're alive, old boy! Right, you came just in the nick of time. Get these two out of here this instant. Huh? But what about you, Admiral? You've got to get out of here too. We got ghosts. We praise a lot of things in Paper Mario, and I know we've commented on the music before, but let's give a special shout out to the music. It's all over the place, and it's pretty much all good. Just leave it to me, eh? I'll keep these ghouls busy while you get out of here. Flee, that's an order. Let me do what I must do. Now away with you. This awesome old salty sea dog is fighting off ghosts for everyone's benefit. What's not to like? Well, Bobbery here thinks it's the right thing to do, so what are we waiting for? Just wanted to say hi, Easy Allies. As awesome, thanks for streaming. Absolutely, man. Thanks for watching. It's an honor to be able to do this, so thank you. Oh, Bobbery, please forgive our cowardice. We up and left you, and everything was happening so quickly. Forgive us. Ghana, excuse me, but I'd better be going also. Ben, 24 hours till BlizzCon. I wish Easy A was watching the opening. We are watching the opening. Huber and myself will be streaming the opening starting at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. So your wish is our command. And hey, you out there in front of the TV. Yeah, I'm talking to you. It may be pretty obvious to you who I really am, but no telling Mario or else. You out there in front of the TV, did this guy go nuts or what? How excited are you for the PSX Easy Allies meetup? Well, if it's anything like last year, very excited. It was super fun. A lot of people came. It was good to talk to everybody. Talking to people in person is always the best. So I'm looking forward to it. Ben, thoughts on the rumored Pirate Hearthstone expansion? So here's what I want to say about Hearthstone. So like the dual arena, right, where you could pick two classes and go nuts, was like honestly and truly some of the most fun I've had in Hearthstone in a long time. And I really thought Ice Crown was a good expansion. I did, but it ended up doing exactly what every other expansion in Hearthstone has been doing for me in recent memory, and that is, it's fun, it's really intensely fun for about 2 weeks, and then I'm just over it, and then like I just get sick of fighting the same decks over and over and over again. And so I think we need like a more dramatic shakeup than just a new expansion. I think we do, because I still enjoy Hearthstone, but like I get no enjoyment out of ranked anymore. I just don't. And like I think it's really a huge bummer in Arena when you go up against Frostless Jaina for like the 10th time. And so we need something. I think we need something beyond an expansion. So it's not that I'm not excited, it's not that I won't play it, it's not that it won't be good, it probably will be good, but I just don't know how lasting it will be for me personally. So them's the thoughts. But yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm sure I will spend money on the new expansion. I'll play it. I'll have a good time. I just don't know if it'll be like it used to be. I would obviously play Hearthstone all the time for months and months and months and months. And maybe it's just I'm burned out. Maybe I've just been doing it for too long. Maybe it's no fault of the game. Maybe it's a personal thing. I don't know. But these fuzzy suctions, we're no good at them. We're no good at defending against them. And now he's just multiplying, and we're asleep, and everything sucks. Come on, man. There we go. Snap back into action, Mario. We got work to do. We gotta Earth Tremor you. We did it! Alright, sweet. Sleepy Sheep. Is there anything we want to get rid of for Sleepy Sheep? We got 2 of these booze sheets. Let's get rid of one of them. Shall we? How much experience are we getting for these battles? Is it worth engaging? Is it worth expending the resources for these? Probably, right? I would assume so. I thought I was turned the other way. I was not. Oh, snap, today's the first Community Showcase stream. Yeah, Elf himself, that should be mentioned as well. We'll be doing the Community Showcase stream. I believe it will be Daniel Bloodworth and Brandon Jones who are doing that. They're going to be doing that right after Paper Pals. In fact, I should quit Paper Pals a little bit early so they have plenty of time to set up and get going. But yeah, they're going to be reading comments from the community, taking those in, and doing it live. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think it's a better way of doing community comments. So yeah, it'll be very, very jolly. Don't skip fights unless you want to end up underleveled. Yeah, exactly. We should. It's good advice in any game. So of course it is excellent advice here as well. The fog. The fact that these guys multiply is awful. It's just awful, chat. It's just no good. It does give us some time to appeal, though, which is nice. Of course they hit. We're gonna get a successful defend here one of these days. But they give you more XP. That's true, Indomitable Frank. That's a good way of looking at it. You are not incorrect. Let's just do one of these, shall we? That's a rock. Alright, so the guy in the middle is going to burn to death, so we don't need to attack him, but we can attack him. Give me that stylish. Give me those points. We're a little too early there, I think. Just slightly too early, but we're getting... I feel like we're getting closer. Getting closer. Close to the edge, and I'm about to break. Ben, what are the chances we get a Paper Mario Switch? I think very high. I think they're very, very high. What did you think of everyone's Halloween costumes? I thought everybody did a great job. I really mean that. No one phoned it in. Everybody dressed up. Everybody had a good time with it. It was great. It was a good time. I hope you guys had fun during the Halloween stream. Sometimes I'm always worried that we're having more fun than you guys are, but chat seemed to be in pretty high spirits, so... The question is, do we get a proper Paper Mario for Switch? That is true. It's a good question. Huber makes me want to get a Shujin uniform. Yeah, boy, Huber. Oh man, I didn't realize it at first because he was sitting on the couch and I came in behind him and I didn't realize that he was Ryuji. But yeah, it was great. Don's outfit was the most amazing for sure, in the sense that it's like, wow, I can't believe that you're actually wearing a Starship Troopers costume. So yeah, it was good. Yeah, in that sense, I feel like when you have like Huber's Ryuji and Ian's Pauline and Don's Starship Troopers, I definitely feel like I'm on like the lower end of the costumes, but I still had a good time. I have missed this stream. I have bopping dudes and Talking to chat is good. Is good, man. Admiral Bobbery, whatever happened to him? Ah, you are still alive. Well, we have some fortune left. Such relief for Flavio. I thought some jungle beast was snacking on you. Well, everyone is accounted for. Now, wait one moment. Am I wrong? Or are we still one man short? That's right! Bobbery sacrificed himself to save us from the ghost. I thought he said ghosties. I wish he said ghosties. It's alright. Please, we've got to go back and help him. What lunacy bursts forth from your mouth? The Admiral lives! What fortitude. Mario, front and center, I entrust you with the mission to save our dear Admiral. Alright. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll save him. We're gonna save Bobbery. I hope Bobbery joins our party. Let's save again. I would describe myself as a paranoid saver. Ben, how's your Xenoblade 2 hype these days? You know what, man? It's... I was gonna do a really morbid analogy, which I'm not sure is appropriate, but now that I've mentioned it, I'm sure I should do it anyway. I feel like Xenoblade 2 is kind of like waiting for death, right? But in like a good way, in like a good, peaceful way, where you know it's coming, and you know it's going to destroy you, and you've just accepted it. And so you don't think about it. It's not on your brain. It's not consuming your thoughts on any given day, but you know it's coming. You know, you have that sense that, like, I'm going to die. That's what's happening. Yeah, that was a terrible analogy. I apologize. That's just what popped into my head. Yeah, we're killing the vibes on our own stream. I thought it was funny, but I don't blame you if you hated that. Ghost Ben, evil Ben. I'm very excited about Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We've got a crying panda in chat. Who's excited for PSX? Kit, that is a great question. I saw Patrick Klepek saying that they moved, at least my understanding of his tweet was that they moved a bunch of PSX announcements to Paris Games Week, and I hope that that's not true. So I'm questioning my own hype level for that, but PSX has been pretty personally exciting for me. So, you know, I think we can expect Devil May Cry 5. I think we can do that. Here's the thing, chat. I think it is good to be reasonable. I really do. I think it's good to be reasonable about press conferences, but at the same time, with press conferences, I think in the video game world, press conferences is where you can let the most loose. Like, anything can happen. Sometimes, and it's hard swings with press conferences, right? Sometimes they blow you away and they announce things that you never would have guessed. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a good example. And other times it's like, wow, that was terrible. The video games are dead. But it's fun no matter what. Whether we sink or swim, it's all right. Whether PSX is amazing or it's terrible, 2017 was still awesome. We're still in the clear. So it's just hard not getting excited. Yeah! Some attacks will automatically dodge. Mario, you're the best. Okay, I'm not the best. Vivian, the fact... Okay, let's talk about the brilliance of Vivian's design here, alright? She could have just been a cute ghost lady and everyone would have been happy. No one would have been mad. Vivian still would have been the favorite of Minnie, but they gave her a smile that's just big enough. They put that blush on her cheeks. They raised her hand to her mouth. They did a little swoop hair that's coral in color. They gave her a Where's Waldo hat. They overdid it. They overkilled the design in the best possible way. She could have just been a cute ghost lady. No, not intelligent systems. Vivian is a man? I thought Vivian was a lady. Is that incorrect? Isn't that setting yourself up for something, for disappointment when you get something like the Devolver Conference? No, I don't think so. I really don't. I think, like, our whole response, like, people were really upset about our response to the Devolver Conference, and I get it, I do. I honestly think, in my heart of hearts, what happened is, like, E3 wears us out in a way that nothing else during the year does. Like, there are a lot of stressful times during the year, big projects, review season, whatever. But nothing is quite as intense in such a short amount of time as E3. And you can see this. Like, my evidence here is the Easy Allies podcast and how just utterly ridiculous we broke, right? We just broke. We broke. I think what happened during the Devolver Conference is we were just on our wits' end, and it drove us over the edge in a way that it probably wouldn't have if it was just like, hey, we're gonna stream this conference and see what's up. I think I personally would have been more receptive to it. So. I mean, I don't know for sure, obviously, but that's my guess. It's my honest guess. Dang. Burn him, Vivian. Shade Fist. You don't have to apologize for Devolver not being funny. Oh no, I'm not apologizing. I'm not. And like, I mean, really, at the time, I did not think it was funny. I said that at the time, and I still feel that way. I didn't think it was funny. But I do think, like, the way that I responded to it would have been different under different circumstances. Like, I think I was a little... Like, it's okay that I didn't think it was funny, but I do think I was being, like, pissy in a way that was not necessary. But yes, that's true. I did not think it was especially funny. I'm not apologizing for that. She's transgender in the Japanese version. Trans in all versions. I did not know that. Well, there we go. In a weird way, and this sounds so strange, I think just how much I'm enjoying Easy Allies, how much I'm enjoying those other 8 people, and how good video games have been. Like, I would say, like, the last 2 months or so, I've been in, like, the best mood of my life. Like, I'm legitimately and honestly happy. And it makes it, like, great in a lot of ways. Like, it's easier for me to interact with the community and talk with them and not take things so seriously. It makes it more fun to stream. It makes it more fun to do everything. It's more motivating to get a lot of work done. All that stuff. But it's been good. Like, alright. We have to not suck at video games. But anyway, it's good. Everything's good. That's what I'm trying to say. Well. We're clearly missing something. We're clearly being idiots. Can we... Alright. It's just hard to see. Can we... Is there a way we can, like... Can we fall and move over. Ben, is your next review Divinity Original Sin 2? Possibly. No, I don't think so, because I think Sonic Forces will be the next one. But I am, like today, I'm working on Divinity Original Sin 2. To explain the Divinity Original Sin 2 situation is it's really, really big. There are a lot of things coming out. If we can get something done in a timely fashion, that's gonna bump things that are already late. That's kind of how we work. But yeah, Divinity Original Sin 2 is coming. And yeah, I'm sure it's frustrating for you guys, but when I think about it, when I think about how much we're doing and like how much I'm committing just like in my own life to reviews, it's like, yeah, I feel bad that it's not done sooner, but we are working on it. We are trying to get it done as quickly as possible. And so I don't know when Divinity Original Sin 2 is going to be done. I really don't. But it'll be done as soon as it can be. It will be done. There will be a review for Divinity Original Sin 2. That will happen. And Monster Hunter Stories as well. I'm committed to that. So we're doing what we can. So this is how a Legend of the Sea meets his end, huh? Naps and Starbucks just subscribed 4 months in a row. Heart you, Ben. I heart you, Naps and Starbucks. On average, how long does it take to write a review? It really depends on the game. It really depends on the game. I can have a review done... I think I'm a slower writer than some of the other allies. Which is neither a good nor bad thing, I think, especially. Have we have help bars, so we've titled these guys. Sometimes it can take me all day. Sometimes a review can take me like 8 hours if it's a very, very complex game and there's a lot to talk about. Sometimes it can take me all day. And, like, Persona 5 took a long time for me. Neo took a long time for me. Nier Automata took a long time. But, like, Fire Emblem Warriors wasn't an especially long review. I think that was, like, a few hours of writing. So it just depends on the game. And how I feel about it. I think that has a big influence as well. Ben, the stream is dropping frames super hard. Why does this happen? Why? Why does this happen? I would just... Here's what I would do. I would give it a refresh. Because the last thing I want to do is restart the stream unless I absolutely have to. I would give it a refresh and let me know if it's still happening. If we absolutely must, I will restart the stream. And let me know if other people are having the same issue as well. Well, your happiness surely comes through in your streams and Frame Trap. Good, I'm glad it does, that range fill. Thank you for the 3 months, man. Halundrian says, I see, thanks, looking forward to it nevertheless. You guys are living hard on content lately. Thank you, Halundrian. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just say it's a 5 out of 5. That Japanese dude, that may not be how I feel. I wanna finish that game. I wanna finish the video we're listening to before I give it a score. I really like it right now, but I don't think it's guaranteed to be a 5-star game. Dropping frames. Just refresh, still there. Audio is fine. It's just the video. Okay. Alright, so it seems like a lot of you are having drop frames. I don't know if it's Twitch. I don't know if it's me. I was checking out another stream very briefly. It seems like it's me. So, let me restart the stream. That's really all I can do. I can restart the stream, and we'll see if it still continues. Alright, everybody. I will be right back.